Across the hills of Belfast where the cold winds blow, whatever the weather, Paddy would go with a hunter's cap and a wicked grin, and two prize dogs that were built to win. He'd roam the field, then see a hare in a ditch. He'd ready the dogs and the slip off the bitch, and the hare would bolt, the bitch the same, and the hare slayer became his name. Oh, Paddy, Paddy, the hare-killing king, with muck on his boots and his dogs on a string. Through the fields he'd roar, let the chase begin, before the hares tore off and the dogs joined in. But blues lights came, the cops' sirens wailed, and Paddy said, for the love of God, I'm getting jailed. They put him in the papers all over the press, like he just robbed a bank. It was all a mess. They read out his name on the 6 o'clock news, with dramatic shots and disastrous views. They stuck him on Facebook and didn't hold back, called him a monster, a scumbag. They even called him Shrek on Instagram and TikTok too. Hey you guys was shouted by more than a few. They swore and shouted that no rabbits were safe, that Paddy had terrorized the wildlife all over the place. Oh, Paddy, Paddy, a hare-killing machine, the grass is now red that once was green. Through glens he'd roam, his dogs at his heels. He slips off his dogs and the hares start to squeal. They marched him up to the courthouse floor. It's not his first time, he's been here before. The judge looked down with a weary sigh. Mr. Shannon, did the hare comply? Listen, your honor, he said with a look on his face. Sure, the hare ran first, it's a fucking disgrace. And as for Red Legs, that bastard too, it wouldn't surprise me if he worked for you. Even the clerk began to choke while Paddy shouted out, it's a fucking joke. The gavel banged, but the room still shook. He had a 3 month suspended, still on the book. Oh, Paddy, Paddy, they framed the king. From every corner of Ireland you'll hear people sing. They fined him quick and the judge made it clear, there'll be no more hunting for you this year. But he just shrugged and raised the bar. Sure, you've just made me a superstar. So if you hear dogs barking and a distant cheer, it's only Paddy, so don't interfere.